All right, everyone. Welcome back to the Crazy Crafter live stream. My name is Colin Bressley. I am the Crazy Crafter. Here we are, back yet again for an awesome weekend stream, joined by always by Michael Patterson from Nat One Videos. Hello, how are you, friend? Oh yeah. We should probably. I had you muted. I didn't. I knew. I'm on purpose. I was like, I just start off. We're not gonna check in with our guests. Now that you're unmuted, how are you, my friend?
I'm doing good. I'm doing great. Thanks for having me again.
Oh, as always, it's always nice to hang out and craft with you, my friend. This is what happens when you don't stream on the weekend for a while. You get soft and you forget to unmute everyone. And then our new co-host on the weekend stream, Zane Morgan from Zane Morgan Crafts. How you doing, buddy?
Hello, I am wonderful.
Welcome. Certainly no stranger to this channel and this live stream. Thrilled to have you on board, Zane, and happy to have you here crafting away.
I am honored.
Yeah, your camp. Look at your Zane's got the live stream setup going on. Look at that. The color, the lighting.
Trying.
Yeah, it looks good, brother. It looks good. I like Michael's top-notch microphone. He's got a streamer setup too.
It's my microphone stand. I've got no other way of putting it. It's terrible.
It's all good. And last but not least, speaking of no stranger to this channel and this stream, Gerard Boom, welcome back to the stream, brother.
Woo!
Welcome back.
Yeah. Fancy graphics. All right. I see that. Hold on. Stand by. Shh, I got it too. We both have like streaming graphics. Look at us. We're baller status.
Cool.
I love it. Welcome back to the stream, Gerard. Always a joy to have you here. We've got some fun stuff in store for you today out there in the chat. We're as always. I know you'll be shocked, but we're gonna be playing around with the Proxxon today and cutting up some foam, everyone out there. So if you got a Proxxon, fire it up. Foot pedal, hand. If you're a plebe like me and don't have the foot pedal yet, use
I
your
need
hand.
to get the foot pedal.
I know, me too. Tina swears by it. Gerard swears. Everyone that has one, once you get one, they say you'll never go back. So.
Yep.
Well, what are we building today, Gerard? What do you want to work on today?
Well, as always, I've come to the channel very, very, very prepared. So let's wing it.
I love it. I'm all for. I want
to build something very little that consists out of 3 sheets of foam.
Okay.
So the question is, do you want me to show the end result, or shall I simply build it and you see it along the way?
I mean,
I think show the result, and then people know what they're working towards. If you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay. So
you want me to switch the camera here for you?
Wait a minute.
You don't want to do a blind build?
No. Wait a minute. Yeah. Okay. You can. No, it's not this. No. You don't have to switch it.
Okay.
So no, we're not building Minas Tirith, but we're building a little piece that goes on the wall of a house or on a castle. We're gonna build this little thingy over here.
Love it.
Awesome.
Oh, it's so cool.
So it's all made out of foam, apart from the shingles. They're from cardboard. Yes, they are laser cut, but I've heard that Zane is the cardboard shingle specialist, so he has a lot of tips on how to do that by hand. And sure, there are 2 wooden windows in it, but I want to make this. Is that okay?
100%. How are you all feeling out there about that?
Yeah.
It sounds like a plan to me.
Oh.
Sounds like a plan to me. Real quick, before we get started out there, welcome to everyone who's joined us here today on the stream. We've got Cross from Campaign Terrain out there. Tabletop Ready Minis is out there. Tina Martins, Carl from Carl Makes Stuff, Stefano from Chimera Wargaming, Good grief, we got all sorts of lovely folks tuning in. We got Chicken's Tabletop Crafting. Welcome, Chicken's Tabletop Crafting.
Oh, guys, please. Chicken is a very good friend of mine.
Oh.
I hope to visit him within the next 2 weeks. He lives in Germany, and he also makes some awesome stuff. So if you're not familiar with his work, check out Chicken. He has his own channel. It's really awesome.
Zane, you seem like you're a fan too.
I am. I've seen his stuff on the different pages, and he does some amazing work.
Awesome.
I love his style.
Yeah. Post a link if you can, Michael. That's great. Share it away. And then Chicken, looks like get ready. You're gonna be getting an email. You're gonna have to get you on the stream too. So.
Oh yes. Oh yeah. You definitely have to.
Cool.
He's a great guy. He speaks fluently German. That's cool. Not sure about his English, but
we'll find out.
I've seen his stuff on the guild as well.
If not, it's a new rule. All new co-hosts must learn at least one new language.
Oh, good. I made it right under the.
Yeah. Nope. That's you.
Oh, damn.
You got to learn German. You're gonna have to learn German, Zane. You're gonna have to have the Google
Sprachen Sie
Translate.
Deutsch?
Yeah. Hey, that's a start.
Schnitzel.
Hier und wunderbar.
Yeah.
My brother could do it. He took German for like 10 years in school, but I took French.
You took French?
Hey, that's
all right. Well,
right.
see, this is good. We're gonna have to use the international expertise of all of our hosts here. Michael speaks Irish, which is important.
Well, I wouldn't say that, to be honest. I can say a few words. Don't worry. Like not a lot of people at my end of the country speak Irish, to be honest.
All right. Well, let's get started here, Gerard. What do we need to start making this cut? And this addition to a wall.
Let's. I need four pieces of foam to start with, and I need. Let me give you the measurements. So first of all.
Colin, you need a ruler.
Stop it. Already sassy. It's just for first time on the stream. I love it.
I need 2 parts that are 14 centimeters long, 2 centimeters wide, and 1 centimeters thick.
14 centimeters. One more time.
14 times 2 times 1.
Now, if only I had a writing utensil at my desk, that would make sense.
Okay.
It's
you
fun.
guys are crafting. I'm gonna keep you updated on the chat.
Oh yeah,
please
do. Please do, Michael.
So here's the thing. Now you're writing it down, and while you were writing it down, I cut my 1 centimeter thick sheet because I use the scale on the Proxxon. So if you look from above,
hold on, let me show you. Okay, looking from above.
Okay, so actually, now I'm on 1 centimeters, right? So it's 14 times 2. Now I am on 14. So here's my sheet that is 1 centimeter thick, and now it's 14 long. And now I need twice times 2. I put him on the 2, and there it is. So you can work very quickly. You can use your ruler, you can measure it, you can make all these little marks, but I'm only doing this. Very simple.
Nice.
Yep.
So you're just using the squares to count it over there, then, Gerard, right? For the basic layman, which is me over here.
Okay. So these are the first 2 parts. Yay. Nice. Very nice. Let's go for the second part.
Wow, I love this Shiftinglands Guider Pro here.
Yeah, go for it.
I literally just set that up about a week and a half ago on my Proxxon, and since I've set it up, I haven't used the original arm since.
Yeah, the original arm. Bye bye.
Yep.
Okay, so we got 14 by 2 by 1.
Very good. Now the next one is 12 times 5 times 1.5.
You hear this? Can you guys hear the scratching coming through?
No, are
Yeah.
you scratching?
I'm just so I didn't have time to set up all my Proxxon and stuff like that today, so I am continuing with the mini Mason build that we did a while back. It's been sitting there waiting to be finished off. I'm going to try and see if I can get that finished off while you guys are making that little thing, and then I'm going to come back and watch this stream, and I'm going to build one myself, one of what you guys are making.
Nice.
By 1.5.
Original what? What do you mean, mini Mason? The original what? I don't know what you're referring to. Thank you, Zane. Tabletop chicken chicken.
I gotta recut that.
Thank you, Zane. Let's get contacts so we can make something together.
Okie dokie. He's on board.
Yeah.
Very good.
Like that.
And Tina is asking, what is the next measurements, please?
Okay, so we started off with 14 times 2 times 1, twice. Then we had the second block, that is 12 by 5 by 1.5. And then we have the final block, that is 9 by 7.5 by 2.
I'm just showing this for Zane, or for Slavko right now. He was asking, so
Oh yeah, nice.
no one else is paying attention to me except Slavko.
Nice, very nice. Okay, I have to.
What was the third one? I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. I want to adjust it. I want to recalibrate. So it's 6.5 times 9 times 2. 6.5. Okay.
6.5 by 9 by 2.
Yep. Oh, this is going to be so difficult. No, it really is, because well, should I explain? I don't know. Oh well.
What's difficult?
Let's see.
What's difficult about it?
These measurements are a bit off compared to the one that's that I showed you. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. Okay. Now, nice. Very nice. Oh yes, it works. No problem. So let me think about the next step.
I'm going to set the countdown timer, Gerard. Put you under a little
What?
bit of pressure.
For thinking?
Yeah, just to put you under a little bit of pressure.
Oh my goodness.
It's okay.
Man, as soon as someone we get them on a couple of times, we're just like, okay, perform.
Dance,
High-end-
monkey, dance.
High-end performance. Rough.
So now, I know, do I know? I'm thinking. The next step is rather difficult. And we have a few ways to solve this problem, but I build it the way I build it. So I'll show you. And if it's too difficult, we have to find another solution, right? So if we have the two parts, the two first blocks, and we put this second single block in between, you get something like this. Yeah, can you see that? I'm not sure. Can you switch the camera?
Yeah, do you want me? You let me know what you need, Gerard.
Yeah.
You want me to switch it back to your view? You got it.
Thanks,
It's coming
Slavko.
there.
I'm not
It's
sure
back
if I'm
up.
on. So.
It's back up.
Okay. Okay. So we have the 2 strips and the large part, and
I think I cut him wrong already.
so here, this is what we have, right?
Yeah, this is what I got.
That's interesting. Okay, that's cool. Well, listen.
This color's semi-natural, okay?
Give yourself 2 minutes, and you're here,
Uh-huh.
right? Okay.
Right.
Now you see there is the middle thing is lower, right? So these 2 are higher. Now this block has to go up here in the middle. But
Oh,
then we have a gap. Yeah?
yes.
Then we have a gap. So we have to cut on both sides a strip of foam away, so this block falls also in between onto the larger block. Does that make sense?
Yes.
I just want to
Really?
say,
That makes sense to me.
mine. I've only got the sides, but mine are cut right. So, just saying.
That's
Yeah,
great.
I think that one's right, maybe. I don't
That
know.
one looks good. That one looks like you kind of know what you're doing.
Okay.
But that's
so,
why. So I love the fact, Gerard, just right off the bat. I love the fact that, like, you know.
I like written instructions.
Well, I like written instructions too, but the measurements. I think the quick cuts on the Proxxon by using the centimeters is I've not utilized the grid on the Proxxon like that before, and I really like that. That's a
Yeah.
Okay,
that's
that's
a pro
cool.
tip. I also, real quick, I'm so sorry because I was like stream, and also, you know, I had to like use not quite rulers, but rulers on the grid, so my brain power was being utilized. What was the second? I have the third block, but I don't have the. What's the second block measurements? I missed that.
Okay. So the second block is 12 centimeters high,
Yep.
5 centimeters wide, and 1.5 centimeters thick. Got it? Okay.
Got it.
So
12 centimeters high, wide. Got it. Cool.
Stefano said centimeters, not inches, for
Very
us
good, very
Americans.
We got it. We
Now-
got it.
guys, I really would like to show you a few things. So you have to understand. A few steps back, please. Now, if you start working with your Proxxon and you start cutting foam, you first I think you probably will start cut simple sheets. And you do 1, you do 10, and then you can do it with your eyes closed. Okay. Then you might start to think about cutting blocks. But they're still all rectangular shapes. It's all straightforward, right?
Yep.
Some are thicker, some are thinner. Now, this is a thing I have noticed quite often, that when people come to workshops, that's what they can do, and everything else is abracadabra, right? I chose this very little build to show you a few things that are a little bit off the mainstream cutting sheets and making blocks. Because
Right.
here's the thing. Now I have these 2. Am I still on the front camera?
Yes, you're still in the front camera. Bub.
Okay, good. I have these 2 sheets on the side, and I have this lower part in the middle.
Right.
Oh, here I have the block that goes onto the 3 blocks.
Right.
And you see the gap. If this block is cut right, then this block is a little bit narrower than the 3 blocks I have here in my hand.
Mm-hmm.
So I have to align it, but now I need to cut a strip from the left and from the right, so this block will fall in and will be touching the block below,
Right.
right?
Right.
So the question is how to do it. And here's the thing, and this is something, maybe you should go back to the up camera.
Up camera. You got it. Switching over.
Yeah.
It is there.
It's just an example of how to tackle such a shape. Now you see here again, this is the opening, and here you also see the difference in depth.
Yep.
So what I do is I will turn it, I will put the opening there where the opening is, where it's lower, I put it onto my fence.
Yep.
So if I do it like this, you see that there is my fence, the opening, and the block, right?
Yep.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Got it? Good. So now I turn it again, and now I hold it against the fence, and I shift my fence forward up until the point where the wire is perfectly aligned to the top of this sheet. Got it?
Yep.
Yep.
That makes sense.
Okay.
Yep.
Now I take this block and I put it on the middle in a way that it's perfectly, that both sides stick out equally, right?
Mm-hmm.
So this block is narrower than these three together, right?
Mm-hmm.
Colin, are you with me?
I'm with you. I'm marveling at the fact that you're showing us how to turn the Proxxon into a mandolin slicer for XPS phone. Like you're it's kind of like the guider that you're holding it and you're getting ready to cut it to the perfect length. It's awesome. That's what I'm thinking about. I'm thinking about mandolin slicers. Keep going.
Yeah, okay. So now that I have aligned this block, I want to keep them in place, and I take a sharp knife and I make a little incision. So an incision where I want the strip to be cut out.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure if this is, I will mark it with a pen. So I did this. We are almost there, guys. Hang in there.
No, this is good.
Yeah.
This is great, Gerard.
Making sense. Making a lot of sense.
So, yeah. So actually, if you see this incision, think about a line going all the way down to my thumb, and everything that is on the left side has to come off.
Yep.
Right? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Now remember, the wire is already set on the depth. Yes, I want to achieve.
Yeah.
So here's my block.
I see what you're doing now.
I get in, I pull it off.
Yep.
Oh, wow.
And there's my first edge. You see it?
I see
Very
it.
So I do it again. Wait a minute. Okay,
Dude.
Nice.
and there's my second one. So if
Now
I
it's gonna
did
fit
right,
flush.
I doubt it.
He doubts it.
Right.
I don't.
There you go.
Hold on. They
Oh, sorry.
hold
Sorry,
it
no, no.
hold it up to the other camera. Yeah, the upside. Look at that. Fits perfect. He doubts it. Doubt not, friends.
Oh, sorry. Yeah?
That looks great.
Okay. So this is the way to tackle it. Now, there are so many ways to cut and to make shapes. But this is something I thought, well, let's try to do this way. Yeah? So,
Yep.
okay. I take a sip of my coffee and keep crafting, guys.
I love it. I love
That
it.
was awesome.
That was
I'm gonna
awesome,
try and
Gerard.
replicate that.
Very good.
Okay, so Zane, you got. Should we put Zane on the timer and see how quickly he can replicate that?
Oh
No.
man. Oh man. Put him on.
It's gonna be a big nope.
Oh my goodness. Okay, let's see here. So it must be.
Yeah,
Let's have a quick look at the chat and see.
that
what's
looks
going on.
right. Okay.
Oh god. Dude. It's first things first.
Tabletop Ready Mini says, "I was lost at Proxxon."
Oh, no worries. I was lost at Proxxon.
So, Gerard, say you are a crafter and you don't have access to your Proxxon. Could you achieve the same thing, do you think, with a knife?
Yes. Yes, as long as you work in sheets that are maybe up to 1.5, 2 centimeters thick.
Yeah.
But bear in mind, I would suggest you take a wider hobby knife, like not very small and fragile, because if you want to use a hobby knife to cut sheets, then you need a blade that is higher, because the smaller, the slimmer, the more fragile the blade. Looks good, Zane. The more fragile the blade, the higher the risk of getting a sheet that is not straight but is bending. So you have white on top and
Oh my god, I did it.
Bottom.
Woohoo! Well done, Zane. Let's see.
It did a thing.
Yeah, it's good. Good.
It'll work.
Absolutely.
So this is are you're just waiting for these guys to catch up on you, Gerard?
Yeah, sure. Ask away.
So I was just going to ask you. This is what you showed us is part of a build you're working on at the minute, right?
Yes.
Are you able to like show more pieces of that right now on the stream? Or?
Yeah, well, yeah, that's okay. So maybe a few steps back, which is fun for those who are viewing, who are with us on the live stream, and many of I think who are there know about the little challenge or the great challenge for these dioramas for the wedding, and I also joined and made the one of a Minas Tirith house with a little road going up and a wall, right?
Yeah.
And with many of my builds, actually all my builds are unique. I build stuff only once and then I move on, right? But I liked the little scenery so much, the little display so much. So I was thinking, well, I want to keep it. It's mine. It's my precious. So, so I said, okay, well, I build it again. And when I build it, I was thinking, okay, but there's this blind wall, so there's a house beside it. And then I was thinking about how cool would it be to walk through the streets of Minas Tirith, right? So
extremely cool.
So I did post one picture of a wall, right, somewhere, and it's all about what's behind the wall. But okay, very exclusive. I will show you a few things of the build.
Ooh,
The build is currently the build is currently 1.2 meters wide and 1 meters deep.
Whoa!
And that is a small portion of what's about to come next. And within that build, there are already a lot of constructions and wall pieces. And this is one of the wall pieces you've already seen, but let's zoom out. Yep.
Nice.
Dude.
This is a very small wall. I have to.
That's one of the small walls.
That's a small
I'm
wall.
leaving. Bye.
So
he's I'm out. Zane's gone. You broke
This
Zane.
is-
You broke Zane on the
this
first
is-
stream.
this is a very small wall.
Yeah.
Really. I have a second wall, and that is 6 times bigger. And between the wall I just showed you and the larger wall, there is this road. And this road, there are many houses. And there is the rock face. All in good time, but I will show you. I have 3 builds that I would like to share with you if you like. So
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Share away.
Yeah, so we have, well, Minas Tirith is the white city. So all the houses are marbleish white. And there are a lot of fountains, and, how do you call it? Temples and stuff. So I had a very small space, and I said, what the hell do I have to do with that small space? So I had this very little temple made.
That's awesome.
Dude.
Now, mind you, this is great, and this is great because
It's
there's a
sticking.
house. Behind it is a rock that goes very high, and on this side is part of a house. So, but somewhere in the road we have this little thingy.
Love it.
Now, another thing is Minas Tirith is well known for its awesome large towers. So last week I finished the tower.
That's so cool, man.
That's such a cool tower, Gerard. That's this. When do you? How long have you been working on this now?
2 days. I mean, this tower.
This. Oh, okay.
Thank you.
Oh, no,
That's
no
really-
big deal. Just that.
That's ridiculous.
Let me go a bit. Let me go from the bottom to the top because I think. Can I explain something about the way I build it?
Always, please explain.
So, just from a distance, right? I build in blocks, and yes, I know. I am sorry for a lot of people out there in the US and in Canada. You all have the access of very thin sheets.
Yeah.
I work with blocks of 10 centimeters or 4-inch thick. So this is one section, this is a section, this is a section, this is a section, and this is a section.
Wow.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks. So I start off with solid blocks, and out of these solid blocks, I cut the shapes. So here we have, and oh yeah, very making a structure look interesting means that you need to create depth. So you can exaggerate by deeper inlays of walls in layers, or little edges that stick out. And another thing is it's a rectangular, it's simple. It's a square block, square block, square block. And then I start to twist it. So what you see is, this is a square block. Now this is still a square block. But look, I have put pillars on the sides and give it a 45-degree twist, right?
Mhm.
And so that makes a structure look more interesting. Another thing, if you look closely, you see, I'm not sure if you can see, you see the stones are rather large. Now Minas Tirith is a city built out of large stones, but still, to make it more interesting, the wall inside the tower has smaller bricks. Another thing, higher or larger blocks, but here within, smaller bricks. Yes?
Yep. Fine. Those little details just make all the
And
difference.
there's the bell, and we have a few statues as well. So this is one of the many towers. This is a regular tower, and now I'm working on a tower that is twice this size. It's a biggie. And finally, I have one house, because I didn't show you a house. This is one of the many houses within the city so far. And the fun thing is, I will start with the rear. This is the rear side of the house. I use my pillar jig, and again, you see the windows are falling in, so that makes it more interesting. Now, what's this strange thing? Now, this is a house that sticks out of the wall, above the wall. So this part goes on the wall. Now, this is the wrong wall, but it gives you a good idea.
Dude. Absolutely epic.
Is that visible?
Yep.
Okay. So this is how it looks like from the outside. You see a structure that is partially on the wall, right? Okay. And now for the work with me. So this is I call it the merchant house.
The merchant house. That thing is amazing.
Awesome. So Slavko says, are they playable interiors? I think he was making a little bit of a joke. I mean, you could. I mean, I guess you probably could if you wanted to, though, couldn't you?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Now,
Ross.
I build this not for playing purposes. Mostly I stack them, and you can lift every floor. You can lift it up. I chose to do not at this point because actually it's a display for when I do workshops or when I go to conventions. In my experience, I will not play with. I don't play that many games. So
yeah,
this part, no, but maybe the next part. Who knows? How far are we with the?
I'm about to do this fancy cut that you taught us earlier to fit mine down flush in.
Is it okay for me to go on?
Keep going.
I'm not
Keep
sure
going. Keep
Colin,
going.
why is yours so big?
Huh?
Sorry?
Why is yours so big?
I haven't cut down the size of this
Oh,
one
okay.
yet. It's
okay.
too thick.
I got nervous.
It's too thick. It's too thick. Don't worry. Don't go off me, fellow student. Don't copy mine. You're gonna be.
I was like,
trouble.
wait, I didn't do the homework right. What?
No, you did the homework fine. I'm about to cut mine down to the 2 centimeter width for the final block here, because I was looking at it right now too, going, "That's so freaking thick," and I was like, "Oh wait, I didn't cut the thickness right." So,
Yeah, I also only have 1/2 inch thick foam, so I'm not doing it to depth. So
well,
we'll see how that goes.
we're making do. What's the next step for us here, Gerard?
Okay. Let me give me a few seconds.
Yeah.
Cross said, "Uh-oh, Gerard built a tower. That's Zane's thing. No fighting, y'all."
No.
No fighting. I am amazed by Gerard's skill.
Yeah.
That's all.
Okay, let's do this.
So.
Okay, I really have to wing it.
I have a question.
So we have this. Yep, sure.
The placement of the center cut pieces here, is the center piece here, Gerard, supposed to be flush down with is it supposed to line up bottom like this?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, great. That's all.
Now,
Continue.
the only thing is that your strips, your side strips,
They look too thin.
They look thin and wide.
They look
quite
they look
thin
too
and quite high
wide. They look
compared
too
to
wide.
your-
I need to trim them down, I think.
Okay.
No, they also look too thin. If you look at Gerard's again, hold yours up, Gerard. Can you see? His look about twice as thick as yours.
That's true. They do. I may have to go back and recut the opening strips here. But
So
I
have
definitely
this
keep going.
20 block.
Keep going,
That's this
Gerard.
20 block.
I have the luxury of not building along, so I can't make any mistakes.
So what I will do, I will cut off from 2.5 centimeters. Yep, we'll do it.
Okay.
2.5 centimeters. So we have this.
Got it.
Yep. Okay.
Here we go.
Yeah, very good. Now, this little block, we do the following. Can you put the up camera again?
I sure can.
Please?
It is transitioning now.
So now we have this little thing cut out on both sides, and I will cut exactly this strip off. That is, so I'll show you. So this is how it looks now. Yep.
Yep.
And now,
Okay, so you cut off this part.
yeah. Now, bear in mind, this part comes from this part, and it was stuck on like this. To keep track on that, I take a pen and I put one dot on the inside. I put one dot on this side. So now I know it belongs here, because I also take the other one. I do the same thing. And I put 2 dots on the inside here, and on the inside here. So I always find the right spot again, right? Okay.
Yes.
Tina's building along, I think.
Yeah, I think she is too.
So, yeah.
Got it.
Cool. So.
Oh, Elston's in the house. Hey, Elston.
What's up, Elston?
Elston did an awesome job painting 86 goblins in 1 week.
Yes,
For-
he did.
The project.
And I'm gonna try that Black Templar wash he made in the video too. I like that. I want to try that wash out.
Hey guys, I go for the next step. Okay.
Do
I'm
it,
not
my
sure.
friend.
Maybe people who are watching the live stream fall asleep because I build so slow. I'm so sorry.
No.
I guess I'm still on the top camera, so I have the large sheet, the first one we cut, and I have this sheet we just cut off the 2 sides off. Yeah, I put these 2 on top of each other, and I push both to the fence. So now they are nice. This is even, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, makes sense. Okay. Now here's the fun. Now I pick this underneath. I have it like this. Yeah. Okay. And I'm not sure if this works. No, it doesn't work. Sorry, doesn't work.
Ignoring.
Looking. Huh?
Ignoring, not listening. No.
Well, we get there. I'm just wondering how I did it. Oh, okay, I got it. So what I do, I take these 2 blocks, I put this in an angle, and I cut it. Now, the big part, the underneath this edge, this is where the wire goes, and it goes straight to the blocks, to the edge here of the block on top, which then creates a angle. Here it comes, almost there, so you can see what happens.
Tina's
So here we have this angle. Yeah.
she's just saying
Yeah.
she's just a little bit lost. Which part are you working on right now?
So we take. Okay, let's try again. So this is the block. Sorry, I have to get the right one. This is the 14 times 2 times 1. This is the largest block. Yes?
Yep.
And the other block I used was from this part where we cut the sides off. Yes?
Yep.
I'm not sure if that makes sense.
It does.
So this block I just cut off with the 2 sides. I also cut off and made these little dots so I can trace them back. I put this one on one of the ends of the larger block, like this. Not sure if you can see it. And then, in an angle, I cut.
Oh.
I cut a piece off, and creating. Actually, I'm creating this.
And that's going to be the roof, right?
Yeah. will assemble it, so you will see that we actually already have almost got the entire shape. Not sure if you can see it. Oops. But here we already have the shape. Okay.
That looks cool. Are you going to be doing individual shingles on that, Gerard? Or are you going to roll them out?
If I put what the shingles?
When you come to the shingles on it, I guess you're going to talk about that when you get there, but...
Yeah, well, I have my own laser cut shingles, but you can use simple cardboard and a pair of scissors, and you can also make foam shingles. Can show you in a bit.
Yep.
No, that's not working.
How you get...
Go ahead.
How
go
you-
ahead.
Didn't happen.
How's yours coming along, Colin?
Oh, it's good. It's great. Mine's coming great. I finally have recut the thickness and got the thickness better for those side railings. But in doing so, I cut my third piece of foam up to do that. So I'm like, oh, that's cool. The problem too is I had technical difficulties getting ready today. No excuse. Hashtag no excuses. But I used a jigsaw to like haphazardly cut my foam and prep it. So everything that I'm cutting to, like I'm trying to re-square with the Proxxon before I cut it too. So I made life super fun for me today on the stream is what I did. But it doesn't matter. It's coming along and it's gonna look good.
I just love that this is the easy tutorial.
I love it. Well, there's nothing like challenging yourself, right, in the craft, and there's nothing wrong with pushing the limits till the wheels fall off. Where are we at here, Gerard? What are we cutting?
Okay,
now?
I have this side strip, and I go in. I put him on the fence. I go in 1 centimeters. Again, I use the measurements, and I go back out on the table. Turn it. Go in 1 centimeter. Go out, and then we have this, right?
Yep.
So
Yep, a notch.
1 square centimeter cut out. So I take the other one, do the same thing. Flop, flop. Okay, now I have 2. Yep.
Lovely.
So if I put them on the side, now I have the start of this little stair-like shape. And in between we have the roof.
Mm-hmm.
So now we have these 2, and we have to do the same thing. But we might have to do that a little bit later. So I take the 2 sides, the large sheet, the extension of the roof, the 2 little thingies, I put them aside, and I focus on the block here. Okay. You know what? If nothing, okay, Tina, I am not slow. We cannot keep up. Then I must be doing something wrong.
No.
Maybe
No.
it's too complex.
No.
Maybe it's too complex. I do apologize.
I like it, Gerard. It's a fun build, and it's also, again, like I said, I think it's good to come on here and, like I said, this is a good build for everyone. So Everyone will be fine. The cool thing about this is you can go back and you can watch it whenever you want.
That part.
I was just
That's
about
what
to,
I'm gonna do.
Yeah, I was
That's
just
what
about
I'm
to
gonna
say
do
is
too. I've done that.
all-
I've done that with other tutorials from folks on the stream where I've gone back and I'm like, crap, what is it? I'm like, oh, I recorded it. I can go watch it.
exactly.
So, so I have the difficult, I call it the difficult block, where we cut out these little strips on the side,
Mm-hmm.
and I put it down, and I measure the middle. On one side, I measure the middle and gave it a little mark. Now I have a 50 euro cent, and I will, let's see. Yeah, and I lay the 50 euro cent on the foam and tracing only the top half, creating half a circle. And I do it from the middle to the left. On the other side, I do it also from the middle to the right, in a way that on both sides of the coin, there is still a little bit of room left. And approximately you will have a circle that is 22 millimeters wide, and on both sides of each circle there is 5 millimeters of room left, space left. And if you cannot follow, just rewind.
Yep.
Okay, good. There we go. Now this is the, now I have a small ring, so I can do this again within the half circle I already made. And actually you can also do it, you can eyeball it if you like.
Colin, that was for you.
I like eyeballing it.
Now you get something like this.
I was here looking at the wrong camera. I was looking at your face on camera in the Zoom chat. I was like, wait, what?
Okay.
Okay, I see it.
Okay, cool. And now, again, we are building, for those who are joining in later, we are building this little thingy here, right? And although, yeah, sure, I can say this is not so difficult, but it is. The way I build it, I think it is. Oh, sorry, I am with the top camera. Sorry. Nobody says something, right?
See, I was looking at the Zoom, so I'm...
So we are building. I'm not sure how to position it. But
Do you want me
okay,
to? I can switch the camera.
little-
I can switch the
Sorry?
camera. I can switch the camera to.
Okay, do it again. Switch the camera.
There we go.
Please.
Easy peasy.
Yeah.
Now it's your front view.
Okay. So that's the element we're building, and we're winging it. So we do it a little bit freestyle, but
This is
There
going to
are
be
a-
a Zane Morgan original here.
yeah, there are a lot of techniques involved, because now I come to one of the most difficult parts of the build.
Okay.
If you look at, assuming I'm still full front, not sure which.
You are
camera.
full frontal. You're full frontal, Gerard. In case you don't know. You're full frontal.
Full frontal. Now this block is very thick, and I want to cut out an arch. Normally I would use a scalpel knife if the sheet is not too thick, but this sheet is way too thick. I will not be able to cut it out by hand. So we have to do it freehand on the Proxxon. Oh my goodie. And for this, Mr. Colin Bressie is flipping the camera again.
I can move it. You want me to move it? I'll move it.
Yep.
I got it. This is the joys of running the stream. I got it all, baby. We can do it all.
Okay.
I'm doing your cut. I'm so far behind, but I'm catching up, man. I'm gonna get there.
Okay, hey, that's okay.
I messed that cut up.
I messed up the angle cut. So.
Oh no.
Oh, nice.
Oh no. It's okay. It doesn't matter.
I'm still moving forward.
Yeah, carry on, Gerard. Colin will catch up.
I will catch up.
Okay, I will just build and stop talking.
Oh my god, Cross, I can't.
What is he? What do you say?
I don't want to read it. I don't want to read it. No.
Make Michael read it. Dude, look at this.
I don't know Gerard that well yet.
This did not. I messed this cut
I
up.
think Gerard can handle it.
Yeah,
Gerard
I can do it.
Gerard Boom is full frontal with his hot equipment and his big tire.
Yep.
It's
Oh
true.
yes, I'm totally am.
There we go. See. Oh, okay.
Okay, cool.
Oh, Laura you came on the right time. Welcome to the stream.
Okay, I got it. Full frontal wasn't a really good choice of words, right?
I mean,
It was perfect.
Yeah. Why did you say full frontal, Gerard? Weird. Oh, man.
This would happen when I'm coming onto the.
I mean, you're not wrong. You're not wrong.
So we have you on the front camera now.
Okay. Ah, that's nice.
PC version.
Oh, I'm tearing up. Okay.
So, not sure if someone actually tried to do this, but here are two.
I'm about to.
Okay. Now, so we have an archway that is roughly 22 millimeters or something, not sure. And 5 millimeters, 5 millimeters, 22 millimeters. And above this, we will
go find some
be
euros. Hold on.
making 2 windows, but that's something for later. We will try and do on the larger block also something like these. Wait, I will put them together. Okay. So this is how it looks like at the moment. Okay, cool. Let's try and copy those 2 arches on the sheet below. Yep, we can do that.
Nice.
Which is rather simple. I already have a shape, so I put it on here, and I trace it with my pencil. Piece over the cake. And I cut them out.
Piece of the cake.
Piece over the cake. How nice. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And now we have something like. Oh yeah, let's put the roof on. Okay. Slowly we're getting there, right?
Yes.
We're going to make it a little bit more interesting. We have to add these 2 thingies on it. But I want the bottom of the front sheet and the sheet underneath. I want them curved. So let's curve.
I need something smaller than a nickel. Hold on.
So Colin, we needed to change to front view for Gerard there.
Let's
Please.
change it. Back. You are back.
I had a question and it went right out of my head. It'll come back to me. Oh, Colin, the question was, you don't have any way of like zooming in further on Gerard's top-down camera?
I can try it. I can try to reposition it here. Give me a second, and I'll make that adjustment.
Just a little.
Mm-hmm.
Get closer to the Proxxon, maybe.
Very good. So am I on the top?
I'll check the stream. We currently see your face right now on the stream.
Okay. Can you switch the camera again?
Yep. Give me 1 second, Gerard, and I will make it so.
I try to avoid the word full frontal.
But why?
Sure. Okay. Am I there?
Almost.
I free-handed. That didn't go great.
Oh well.
Almost.
Practice.
Give me 1 second, Gerard.
Yo. It's amazing that no one run away yet.
Oh no, no one's running away. We know we signed up for here. We got it.
Yeah.
Okay,
there's
It's coming
no
back
pressure.
over.
Just hang out and craft and take your time.
Yes, that's nice. Now, but now
Yay.
the next step. Is there already a visual from the top down?
Yep, it's transitioned
Okay.
over for you. Let me know out there in the
So-
chat if that's better for you guys.
So now here's the arch, right?
But Tina.
Now I go to the side, and I'm not sure if you can see it, but I make this curve.
Move it a little bit to your left, Gerard. There you go.
So, but you see the curve starts a little bit lower.
Yeah.
So how does it look like when I cut out this curve? We get something like this. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Now, is this on a new piece or is this the back? That's a front piece, right?
That's the front piece.
Okay, I
The
haven't
one
got
you
that
have
yet.
in your
so-
hand, Zane.
Oh, wait, what?
The one you have in your hand.
Uh-huh.
Did,
Did we cut this up? Did I miss
That's your
that?
front piece, right? Or what?
This was like one of the original pieces.
Oh,
This
okay.
was
Okay,
the
so here's the
piece
cur-
that
so-
these things go into.
No. So, but hold, listen. We do the same with this one. So
Okay.
both will get the same curve, okay?
Okay. Yeah, Colin, I read Tina's thing too.
Am I close to being bent from the stream?
Never.
Oh no, this is a normal day for me.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah, you're not under any pressure at all here, Gerard. We're enjoying it. We're enjoying crafting, and like the moments of silence is basically everyone's concentrating at the same time.
Not what he was referring to, Michael, but yes, this is
Oh,
also
why
true.
did he? Oh, was he making
He was
rude noise?
making in reference to all the lewdness that has
Innuendos.
occurred. Yeah, all the innuendos that have been.
Oh, more innuendos.
Like-
Well,
Welcome, Fantasy Labyrinth.
Hey,
I think the worst-
welcome
we-
to
we-
Fantasy Labyrinth. Welcome to the stream.
we've lost our PG rating.
Yeah, we're pretty good. We are pretty wholesome.
I mean, let's put it this way. My video that was for hedges, my most recent video, got flagged 18 plus. So I was like, why? And YouTube thankfully retracted that. But yeah,
It's
they
because
saw
those
Zane
hedges,
Morgan and they
it's because
flagged
those
it.
hedges looked like certain things that are still legal in certain states.
It's legal
So
here.
guys, you know, we cut off these two little thingies
Yes.
from the side, right?
Yes.
Now,
Yep.
I lay it on the table, and what I do, I take the smaller side in the middle, make a little incision, which is I'm not sure, but I tried to cut out a square. So we have this. Where am I? Where am I? Where am I? Yep. So this is all I do. Cut out a square.
Okay.
Which means
So-
that I...
That's again for the roof, right?
Yeah, let me know out there in the chat if the zoomed in, if that's better for the Proxxon cuts that Gerard's doing in the over-the-top crafting cam there, y'all. Let me know.
So, Gerard, I mean, I know this is you're building this one for the tutorial, but will this go into your Minas Tirith as well? Yeah.
Yeah, why not?
Just add it in, yeah.
Yeah. I think if I'm pleased with the result, yeah, why not? I mean, I think I will need a lot of these. Well, the thing is, well, we can talk about it later on, but if you know the basic shape, you can try and experiment, like make it wider, make it taller, make this with a roof, then go down, and another roof, and go down.
Yep.
Going from slim, wider. You can do a lot of variations on this theme. So now I'm pinning it all together so I can show the results so far. Okay, so here, oh, where am I? I have to look at the other camera. Okay, so here it is. So where,
Sick.
Dude.
I have to turn it. This is so difficult. Can you?
Yeah, do you want me to?
Up,
I can move. I can switch it out, buddy. You let me know. Just
yeah,
let me
that
know
would be
when
great.
you want to switch it, and
Yeah,
I will
can you switch it?
happily. It's switched.
Okay,
So I'm gonna screenshot this, Photoshop my face on your body, Gerard, and that's gonna be me making.
Now, actually, we have the whole foam shape, and the only thing that is missing are, sure, the texture,
Right.
the shingles, and the windows. Now, the windows is very simple. You can draw freehand, or now I do have a window. Sure, I prepared, so I have a window here, and I take a very sharp pencil. I'm looking for a sharper pencil, and I will position the window, 2 windows above each arch.
Dude.
There will be 1 window. So I now draw in window, and then maybe Colin, sorry again, you can switch again.
I can.
Because then what I will do, I will draw, I will cut out the outer shape, and then I will scrape out the inner, everything that's within that shape.
Yep.
So it get deeper, and then I can push in the window. Okay?
It is switched back in for you, good sir, whenever you're
Yep.
ready.
Yep. Okay, window number 1. And window number 2. Okay, that's 1. So now I cut out the shapes. Maybe 5-6 millimeters deep.
Mm. Are you freehand? You're not freehand. Oh no, I see. You've cut them all. You've pre-cut them already.
Okay, that's 1. And the other one.
Zane's just moving to Blender. He's gonna create it in Blender
We're
now.
gonna make it on Blender.
I know exactly
Very
what you're
good.
doing. I know exactly what you're doing. You're so funny. You're so funny. You're
I'm like,
just-
wait, I can't
you're
do
just
this, but
gonna-
I can do this.
You're just gonna make it in Blender.
You were making great progress, man. It was looking good.
Yeah, but then I realized I had to make more cuts.
Zane dropping out? No, you're not dropping out.
No, he's not dropping out.
I'm
He
just
just-
seeing how
he
fast I
had-
can make it in Blender.
He had an aha idea that he wanted to try. He's running down that rabbit hole for a second, which is great.
Okay, so now I cut the now I take my little hook, my dentist tool. Now I show you two ways. First, the dentist tool. It's
Okay.
very funny. So it's very fun. So put it in and
Oh, it just comes. Yeah, look at that. Boom!
Yeah.
Look at that. Right out.
there it
Oh,
is.
that's cool.
I need to get a dentist.
I need to get a set of those tools.
Do you think that
because
would be weird? I know someone was saying, some channel was just like, I just have my dentist save the old ones and then he cleans them
Ew.
before he uses
That's
them.
kind of gross.
And I'm like, I don't know.
I'd rather get my own.
Are you sure? I'll pick my teeth and send it to you, and you'll know, at least know where it's come. The look on your face was
So,
like, bro.
Okay, so here's the alternative. I use my sharp knife.
Yeah.
That was such a I don't think I've ever seen such a disgusted look from you towards me before in my since we've known each
No,
other.
like anything to do with teeth and dental stuff is keep it in your own mouth,
Keep
and
it in your
yeah,
mouth.
that's the only, no one else's mouth.
And I give up on Blender too.
Oh, I push the windows in.
Oh, those are great.
I'd actually wondered if that was that you'd done that with like layered foam and you'd cut the shape out with and then stuck it on.
Yeah, I had two.
No,
But those
so,
little MDF windows are perfect for something like this. Just throw them right in there. They look great. Look at those. Ah. Perfect.
Chef kiss.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Okay, so now, sure, now we can glue it. We can put shingles on. If you like, I can also now do a little bit of texturing if you like. I can do a
Yeah.
snap.
Yes,
I
please.
will always love me some Gerard texture tutorials because it's if you've never seen it before here, this is how I texture my foam now, based on when I first connected with Gerard. I love it.
Okay, let's try. I do try to do a lot of freehand. Maybe I'm not sure. I see it's very far away from the camera. Sorry.
I can move it. I can shift it for you, buddy. So, it's actually pretty good. It's not too terrible where it's at right now.
Okay.
I think
That's
if you
good.
texture and then you bring it up close and kind of just give folks
Sure.
an update as you go along, it'll be perfect.
Okie dokie. So first I will set up some lines. Again, I have a template for this, but I like doing this freehand. Okay, have the arches. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. And
See, this is why Gerard needs to come to the States.
I mean,
almost there. That I have set out all the lines, and then we can go on. There.
Actually, can we get a quick roll call in chat about where people are from?
yeah.
Curious to see where's everybody from. If you just drop your city in the chat, let us know where you are at the minute. That'd be cool.
The only thing I did now is all the lines, the arches, dividing the arches in 5 stones, with a keystone, of course, and horizontal lines with some vertical lines, right?
Yes.
Okay, now let's secture them. It looks a bit dull.
Lou Gwen has a question also.
Yeah, that's a good question, Michael. Did you see that pop up there?
Crazy Crafter, I've got a Proxxon question for Gerard. Maybe already asked this, but what is the wire on the Proxxon? Is it Nicrom Constantan? Is it replaceable? And if so, what's the gauge?
I think it's an alloy. Now I'm not very sure what kind of alloy it is. It is the gauge is mean the thickness.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, 0.2 millimeters, and you actually can buy these wires from Proxxon. It's a spool with 20 meters on it. It costs you 6 or 7 euros, which is $8-9, I think. Not sure if this answers the question.
I have a question about the wire too. When after you finish answering,
Well, the other point is to say to Lil Gwen that yes, it is replaceable. You can replace the Proxxon wire on the Proxxon. Yeah.
Yeah, when I bought my Proxxon, I bought extra just in case.
Have you any of you experimented with a thicker gauge on the Proxxon?
Yes.
And how does that work? Did it work well?
The thicker the wire, the more power you have to
Push.
the more power to get the wire at a certain heat. So if let's say with the current wire of 0.2 millimeter, if you put it on the maximum heat, it will be going red hot. It will glow red hot, and within a minute it will break. Right? If you have a thicker wire, depending on how thick it is, but anyway, if it's thicker and you go full force, full power, the wire probably will not get red hot, and will be okay, hot enough to cut. However, again, depending on how thick the wire is,
Right.
Less power, less heat, slower cuts, thicker cuts. So if you want to work very precise, and I like to work very precise, you are happy with a wire that is very thin. You don't want a thick wire. I have a wire that is 0.4 or 5 millimeters, and that is a wire that I use on the home build Proxxon extension one, the one that is
The one that
40 centimeters
Slavko wants
high.
to see.
The
one that Slavko wanted to see.
Is he here?
Yep.
He's in the chat.
Okay, let me finish this and then I will get it. If that's okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
Well, I've learned something there because I didn't realize that you could get different gauges for the Proxxon, so that might be fun to experiment with.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
Michael, hold up your roof. I want to see your thatch texturing.
Can you see it? It might reflect a bit
It's
too
pretty
much.
reflective.
It's pretty bright.
Oh wow,
There we go.
it's pretty
Nice.
thatchy.
Love it.
Super
Getting there.
thatch.
I mean, it is an effective technique, but it's a very long technique.
I mean, you're talking to the guy who cuts out 2,000 shingles, so.
Don't give away the answer.
That's on one section. You said the full build.
Oh, that's true. It's
And I already
one
announced
section.
yeah.
Bless.
But I already announced that there was a mini challenge on my Instagram, and actually Joe Levine won that. So
Oh, nice.
I sent him a T-shirt.
Nice. Nice.
Good. I saw
Okay.
that.
Wow, wow, wow. Look at that. Oh, yeah. Look at that. That's just to the left a little bit, Gerard. Hold it to the left. A little more. Yeah, there it is.
Are you on top-down view on YouTube at the minute?
I am. I can switch it to the full frontal, but top-down view
No,
is
no.
looking pretty good.
Keep it on top-down view, I think. To
Amazing.
Gerard, to your left, please.
No, he's.
Oh, no.
I've already. You're delayed. You're delayed.
It's the delay. It's the
You're
delay.
delayed.
Yeah, that's right. That's so cool.
That looks great.
Okay. Going down.
Going down.
Going down. So, do you want me to go on with structuring or just let me know?
Oh, structure. Structure away.
Yeah,
okay.
let's see if you can finish that one, Gerard, within our stream, maybe. Or
Yeah.
Okay, I will start gluing it.
Yay. And that's not hot glue.
No.
My heart hurts.
Actually, I did use a lot of hot glue the last 2 days, gluing the mountain.
yeah.
But for my builds, never.
I
So,
love me
Colin,
some
are we
glue.
going to look at people's stuff today?
We
or...
will. We will definitely look at it. That'll give Gerard a chance to kind of work away here in a few minutes. We'll chat with Gerard a little bit before we pop on over to the Crazy Crafter Discord. But if you haven't done so, head on over to the Crazy Crafter Discord. Post your latest works in progress and share your work so we can take a look. Some really cool stuff being thrown out there. Some links to some great videos today. We would definitely be remiss today if we didn't chat and plug Michael's latest build video. If you haven't seen the Bridge of Cosmic Doom yet, get on it.
Can I just say that is not just, I mean, yeah, please do watch my video, but please also watch Carl's video.
Oh, that's I was starting there and I was going to go down the list because it's,
okay.
it's one
Got
of
ya.
my favorite things about this collaboration is everyone that you worked with and all the other subsequent videos that everyone created as a result of the collaboration. It's absolutely spectacular. It's great to see Josh still working with the airbrush and creating the Balrog. Elston's stuff on batch painting and the mistakes that he made while working that, but also some really cool aha discovery moments that he's had along the way, and just how I didn't realize that he printed all those shields and had that as part of the kit bash. It was just brilliant. And then Carl's build itself, like just the way he uses Blender in the video as scale to help set up the build is sheer brilliance. And I think that's the thing that I really like is this build challenged and had Carl make something in a scale that he'd never worked at before, and of course he knocks it out of the park. It's absolutely amazing.
Yep. For me, like it was a great build, but just having Elston and Josh on board to like those end sequences and stuff I love that, and the Balrog, for instance, really set the whole piece off. If you look at the photographs with the Balrog in the middle, it's just like wow, it just makes it such a focal piece. So like,
sure does.
Having those guys on board was awesome. With Elston, like some of the minis when I got them, some of them are, it seems they're metal, and some of them are the printed plastic ones.
Yes.
So there's some heavy ones and some light ones, but they all look awesome.
Some of them were metal. I didn't know that. Or I didn't realize that.
But yeah.
Lou Gwen said the Mod Podge song took it next level.
Well, I think, so on the Mod Podge song, I think everyone who out there is a content creator use this whenever you're doing your mod podging sections. We have to make it a Christmas number one.
Oh my gosh.
But when you do it, make sure that you credit Fuegovic. And you can check any of our videos. We've done it in our description. So just copy and paste that in yours. And he has the album on Bandcamp, and I think the link for that is on my hedge video. And if you use it, throw him a couple dollars, buy the album. I mean, I think it's a pay what you want thing right now.
I actually bought it.
So did I. I mean, I had all the tracks for free, but I for helping me out, I purchased it. So throw him 50 cents, throw him $1, throw him 15, but help support him and get the song out there. And thank you, Colin, for your vocals that I ripped from your stream. And thank you, Slavko, for taking it to Fuegovic. And
Fuegovic knocked it out of the park. You guys are diabolical, is what you all are. Like, I didn't know. All of a sudden, I'm crooning on this awesome tune that just sounds killer. I got to get a hold of it, and I need to incorporate it in my stream as well. Like, start up. It should be the fade. It should be the fade music into the beginning of the streams. Mod Pod.
Just wait for the Crazy Crafter theme song. It's coming now.
Oh my god!
I actually need you to sing it right now, Colin.
I already did. I just sang it.
Well, this is going to take me 20 minutes, so you're going to have to sing a lot.
For 20 minutes? You want me to sing for 20 minutes? I can sing for 20 minutes, but I think we'll lose. I think I will definitely dip back under 600 subs if I do that. So,
how are you?
Yeah.
How are you getting on, Gerard?
Making haste.
He's making.
I'm not sure how much time is there left.
We got about a half hour.
Oh,
well, I mean,
okay.
That's fish.
I'm doing good. Give me 20 minutes.
Ooh. Says give him 20. We can give you 20. We got 20 for you easily, buddy. As you're working, Gerard, something that I'm always I'm always curious about what's next in the works. I mean, I guess the first question is that the question I have for you is your book going to be available for anyone on shiftinglandsusa.com? The book that you have, because that's something that I definitely would love to get my hands on too.
Okay, so I have to sort that out with Scott from Shiftinglands USA,
Right.
because from my sure, I would love to have the book in the web shop in the US, but the only thing is, and that I have to sort out. I mean, if I have to ship, let's say I want to ship 100 English books.
Oh.
I haven't got a clue what the costs are.
Sure. Sure.
But I think what we can do that if through your stream, people from US and Canada would consider ordering the book from me, I will throw in some extra fun stuff.
Ooh.
To soften the blow on shipping.
Ooh, I like that. That'd be awesome. I definitely, every time I see people, it's been so awesome seeing folks from the crafting community post like a picture of like, here's the build I tackled today, and it's one of the tutorials they pulled from your book. So it's cool to see.
Yeah, I've seen them all. I've seen the mausoleum on the Crafters Guild quite a few times.
Yes.
And
So
actually, that's sorry.
Just ship me the book between two door-sized panels of Styrodur, and we're good.
Well, I think I could run a business sending styrofoam to the US.
You could.
Or Canada. Now, I'm not sure if I would get any trouble when sending it to the US. I'm not sure if that stuff is okay when it's imported.
Right. That's a good question.
Owen's Cornings will send you a letter.
I could do that. I could actually start a foam sending foam to customers. But the thing is, it's not a big deal doing that, but it's like the volume.
Yeah.
So if I buy one package and maybe I can make 5 or 6 people happy, but three packages is a cubic meter. Yeah.
Yeah.
So if I buy 10, I have 3 cubic meters, and at some point I go, okay, you all live in big houses and with big sheds, but yeah.
I don't know. I've seen your shed or your storage.
Yeah, I do have a lot here. Hoping for better times for workshops.
Yep.
And again, I'm not sure yet, but Michael.
Yep. It was coming. It just came into my brain too. You go ahead.
We really need to look into it, because time is moving forward. If everything is green, I mean, if everything is on a go, within a month, I'm at your doorstep, right?
Yep. Basically my plan is, this week. Like I said to you just before the stream, it was a really busy week trying to finish off that video.
Sure. No, it's okay.
But I'm now available to sort that out. And
Great.
yeah, basically it looks like travel in the UK is opening up and things are good here. So
Okay.
we're doing so everyone knows that what we're talking about. Gerard and I are being very cryptic about the fact that he is coming to London at the end of August to do a workshop in London. Everyone who can get to London, obviously it'd be great to see you guys there. And very soon, I'm thinking next week, Gerard and I are going to try to make a video together to promote it.
Oh, nice.
And also just get the information out in the crafting community, which will be awesome. I hope we can get enough people interested, because I want Gerard to come to do a workshop just for me.
I'm interested.
Yeah.
Which means, Colin, you can come.
It means I can come.
I'm not sure. You have to ask Michael.
You're welcome.
My first order of business, and this is something I didn't realize, our passports expired during the pandemic, and we didn't renew them because we weren't going any. It was like low priority, so we've actually that's something that we put on our list. We have to renew the passports. So my hope and goal, it would be lovely within the next year or two to do some international travel. It's something that my wife and I were talking about this last week for sure. So I'm hoping for future stuff. And then of course I'm still we got to get one going on here in the US at some point too. So
absolutely, I'm all for it. So
I think it would be very easy to get folks interested and come out for a workshop. So they do that mace. Is it mace every year? The terrain making one. I think this year it's happening in a month. So that's too soon. But that would be a good one. In addition to setting up that event, attached to it a separate Shiftinglands workshop. I know all that community is already traveling there to that convention. So putting it on the tail end or the fore end of that would be a great idea too.
Yeah.
Yep. Yup. Yup.
Yeah, that was bad. That was half-hearted for me.
Oh my goodness. I'm hungry. I'm gonna eat this film. Actually, what we should do is head on over to the Discord here in a second and take a look at that. Let's do that. We'll get that ready to rock and roll here. Let me pull that up.
We get to see all these people's awesome builds.
Yeah, we sure do. We sure do. Where did I put the Discord?
I had like a billion pens in here. Where are they? This is what happens when I pretend to clean. That's not gonna work.
When I pretend to clean.
Oh, Derek, welcome.
Derek!
Hey, it's been a
Ayo.
while.
Welcome to the stream, Derek.
Yeah.
Lovely to see you floating about in there. Hope you are well. How's the weather over on the East Coast today? We had 50% humidity here yesterday. Added about, it felt like an extra 10 degrees hotter and muggier. Ugh. Alright, we're going to head on over to the Crazy Crafter Discord. We are going to take a look at some amazing works in progress and some completed works that y'all have been working on. So, this is a different one. Does that still come up? Yeah, it does. Okay, cool. Awesome. All right, let's pop back up here. Yes. Oh, here we go. Yeah. Oh, look at this. Chimera Wargaming put some, like, fluorescent paint on this mini. That thing looks nuts. That's some cool colors. Look at that thing. Ooh. That's some potent fluorescence there, Stefano. It looks cool. What a cool product.
Stefano was saying in chat that he hasn't got a Proxxon. He's going to get a Proxxon. So can you imagine what he's going to do when he gets a Proxxon?
Yeah, he's gonna go hog wild. He's gonna have to pry it away from his son, because his son's gonna be excited to use it too. This is some random inn. Who is this guy's random inn? I don't know if I know
You
this
asked
guy.
last stream.
I know.
And I didn't see it.
Here it is.
So.
Here it is. This is Zane's inn. This is the thing that Danny West and I and Michael saw, and we were like, we have to get this person on the stream. What is this crazy thing? And we were all shocked, like, and this is all dollar store foam cord and like cardstock, right? If I recall, it wasn't even, you weren't even working with XPS yet at this stage.
It is cardboard, foam core, and I think it's like craft sticks.
Nice.
Yeah.
Anyway, this is Zane's
I'm so
inn.
deaf. I thought you said crab sticks.
Yeah, delicious crab sticks.
It stinks a little bit now. It's been a while.
it's been almost a year. Dude, so cool, Zane. I love this build.
Thank you. Slavko wins though.
Yeah, that inn's pretty sweet too. That inn's pretty
This
sweet
is playable.
Nice.
I like the little bay window section area over here. The little kind of rounded, just again a different shape and texture for it all. It looks so good. Fun build. You're gonna have to remake the windmill now here.
Someone just did. Who was it? The cheese board, Mighty Cheese Board.
Mighty Cheeseburger.
They just did a windmill. It was really cool.
Nice.
I don't think it moves though.
Yeah, that's what I want you to do. I want all the motor power in your windmill.
Is that your phone vibrating from the 10x10 challenge?
It is vibrating from the 10x10 challenge. Off the hizzock.
So is mine.
7 notifications. Sounds right.
It's not me
Love
for
it.
once.
This is from Carl's channel from his latest video. Some cool beauty shots of a Mod Podged piece of the terrain that he sent for the Bridge of Cosmic Doom over to Michael. Look at this.
Yep.
Absolutely
Amazing.
phenomenal.
He did an awesome job in that. It was really nicely put together. Yep. That made everything so much easier, honestly.
Right. I mean, it's the centerpiece of the terrain that you build everything else around. You know.
Yeah.
and it's set
And it functions.
and it's fun. Like it's a brilliant build. Not only does it look great, but it serves exactly the purpose that it needs to for gaming, for the tabletop. And I think you did a really good job painting it up too, Michael. You did it good justice. Good job.
Thank you. Thank you.
Amazing.
To the bridge
It's
of
fun.
Cotton Doom.
It took such a long time to paint. Oh my goodness.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah.
It's a massive. Again, pictures and he's had the measuring tape off there to the side, but I still don't think it does it quite justice on how the scope. It's big. Like the
big.
breakable bridge that comes apart here.
Amazing.
Holy crap. So much work. I love it. It's an epic build. It's a really good collab. If you guys have not checked it out, definitely head on over to Carl Makes Stuff. Carl's getting up there. He's eking ever so closer to the 1,000 sub mark. Make sure you subscribe to Carl Makes Stuff. It's great content that Carl's been releasing and making for a while now, and one of those folks that if you get an opportunity to hang out and craft with them, you never miss out on that opportunity. You jump at it. So head on over, check him out.
Yep.
You shall not pass. This is the link down here. I think we got some beauty shots that Michael put up here in the chat. We'll take a look at those. That include some really great details from the other collaborators on the project. But if you have not done so, head on over and give the video a watch, like it, and give it a comment. Let Michael know what you thought of his epic gaming board. Lil Gwen, water runoff gullies yet to be filled with resin, and lily pads put on the resin pond once it's set. Dude,
I love that build.
I love this build too. It's so cool, Lil Gwen. This is, I know, like, I think the terrain component is still like a newer, like that. It's like a newer transition, a newer part of the hobby, I think, for Lil Gwen. So, I love all, like, this is a great build. I love how you took this scrap piece and turned it into a thing, which will be great. That's kind of next week's theme when we get Eric from Eric's Hobby Workshop on here, is kind of just taking what's in our scrap pile, either scrap foam, bits and bobs from the bin, and making something out of it. So I'm looking forward
Someone
to
who
that.
just did 2 videos on that stuff.
Yeah, it's all right. That's kind of what inspired it, and I was just like, I really like the work that you were doing with that, Zane. And then I also, Eric likes to do that on his channel too. So I was like, I think it would be fun.
Great way to work through your
Great
scraps.
way to work through the scraps and utilize the resources. My frost giant's looking pretty cool.
Heck yeah.
All that, all this mini great interaction with these wonderful mini painters is paying off. Happy with him. He's coming together. Here we go. We are getting into the nitty gritty here. We have Gandalf and company with all the frickin' goblins. Those sweet dwarven pillar jigs that y'all came up with there, Gerard.
Yeah.
Those look great here.
Yeah. Thank you.
Say again, Michael.
Was that in the Discord? Someone used a dwarven pillar jig?
No, like all the pillars that you built within here.
Oh, in the build?
Yeah.
Yep.
That PIR foam. You love that PIR foam. I love seeing everyone work with it. Everyone gets cool foam, man. We get
Dude, that foam, you can get it for free. Just walk around the streets, walk around some building sites. Well, I mean, certainly in London, maybe not in California, but I mean, here people throw that foam away, big sheets of it.
wow.
I feel like here in America, if someone saw people scouting out stuff in the trash can, they'd try and sell it to you. Like,
Yeah.
like, no, you got to pay for that.
Or they'd call the cops on you because you were digging through the
Yeah.
trash.
Yep.
I mean, most times I actually ask. The last big sheet I got was sitting outside somebody's house. I just knocked the front door and I just said, do you need that? And they said, nope, take it with you. So
Better in a build than a landfill.
That's true. That's very, very true. I like all the flocking you used here for the exterior when they come out of the mine. Looks really good. It's a good paint job, good texture. I love that. These archways.
Was not a sponsored video in any way, but all of the flocking and outdoor terrain stuff I used was all from Geek Gaming Scenics. That was just by chance because I did a bigger order so that I could partake of a discount code. So I've got loads of Geek Gaming Scenics blocks at the minute.
Nice.
So and they're really good. I'm going to use them in the next build as well.
Excellent.
Yeah, I used them in my last one. They're nice.
I really like
good color variations.
I like the patchy plain space ready stuff as well. I really like that.
Yep.
Some good stuff. Some good stuff. Just like this archway here. I like the archway, and I like the side entrance that you cut out here for them to come out, right? So it's like coming through a hallway, you know, like it's not. It would be easy to just make it have one entrance and have it be through like the primary archway, you know. But I like the little side entrance there you have. Did you do that on both sides, right, Michael?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good. And the dwarven architecture around the exterior side here on the layering is pretty impressive, man. I love it. I love the texture Carl created for this cliff base and the bridge. It just looks amazing.
Yep.
Yeah.
He's a great crafter.
Yes, he is. There we go. There's some goblin action from Elston here. Love the lights. He took some really good photos here. These glam shots are beautiful. Those pillars.
Michael knows how to do something. It's pictures.
Yeah, pictures is on point. The pictures is on point. I love all the stop animation again. The voiceover stuff again too was fun. I can't wait to. I know. So Josh is talking about. I know he's gonna get another Balrog and paint it for himself for sure.
I hope so. I mean,
he was so excited to paint this one. It turned out great.
yeah. The Balrog really sets it off. I mean, makes everything look better.
Sure does. It's a good centerpiece for the table, for the terrain. Oh yeah, here we go. Tabletop ready minis, couple of things progressed from the stream realm gates, and just got these to use on the bases. Look at this. That's really good from yesterday. Lots of work being done on it.
That's really cool.
Good progress.
Wow.
It's a good paint job. That's gonna look awesome when that's all finished. Nice work, tabletop ready minis. Look at this. Oh snap. Glass wishing bottles. Oh wow. You're gonna get some cool texture with those stones inside. Yeah, that's gonna look great. Uh-oh. Will this play? Let's see if we can play it. Tina tackling John Hosenfeld's stackable Russian doll style houses that save space on terrain. We got to get John on the stream to do that tutorial for everyone. This is a really cool build.
Yeah.
Well done, Tina.
I'm quiet because I have nothing to say about Tina that I haven't already said. No.
I know, right?
Hashtag love that Tina.
Hashtag love that Tina.
Yep.
Also, my start in Lord of the Rings, thanks to Nat One for getting me into these little green stuff. Work to do on the neck. Oh yeah.
What was that?
This is Tabletop Ready Minis, starting on his Lord of the Rings, he's got like a cave troll on here. It looks like a giant like war troll. Thanks to Nat One for getting me into these little green stuff to do on the neck. Yeah, there's just using green stuff to sculpt and like add and kit bash and do whatever you customize it however you want. This looks great. It's good sculpting there. Tabletop Ready Minis. That's cool. Josh did a bit of sculpting too with his Balrog. That's something that Carl has showed us how to do on this stream here. It's just absolutely amazing. Like you got some good versatility out in the middle of putting green stuff. Carl is inspiring some more work here from Tina. Some more are these tiles, dungeon tiles. It looks like, yeah.
Do you guys hear another voice coming through?
Yeah,
in
it's
the
like
chat?
I'm
Sounds
echoing.
like a Cyberman.
I'm echoing. I don't know how, but I am.
I thought it was just me.
Nope. I hear it too. The tiles are looking good there, y'all. Well done. Everyone's got some really great work going on out there. Thanks for sharing everything, y'all.
Wonderful.
You guys are kicking ass. Gerard, how are you looking? I'm back on your. I'm I'm from the front view, as it were. Right?
Front view. Okay. There it is.
Ooh, look at that.
Did you just rip that off your other one and?
Yeah,
you know you
I did.
Wow.
Oh, that's so cool. So,
So,
how many layers total there, Gerard?
How many layers?
Yeah, as far as like how many sections of foam did we stack on top there?
Okay, actually, okay, what we did is one. I can. How many layers? 1, 2. Actually, if you look at the front,
yep,
you have this section,
yep,
and the one behind. So it's
yep.
1, 2.
Great.
The side is also 1. Actually, it's 2. It's 2. Okay, it's 2. And in total, now bear in mind, we started off with 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks. We used 4 little blocks of foam.
Yep.
Rectangle, smaller, larger. This is it.
Turned out great. That's so awesome.
So it's, and now you can. I was actually thinking of making a quick sketch of making some changes in the design, because you can make it longer.
Yeah.
You can make it like this, and then it goes in a 45-degree angle on both sides, and it goes out wider. And you can put this on on a very steep cliff, again on the wall of a castle, or maybe for a house, or maybe something for a bridge or a tower. So, and there are a lot of little fun add-ons like this one. I could do a whole series of add-ons like. This is a rectangular shape in 2 layers, right?
Right.
We could also do a round shape, or a hexagon for a corner, or an octagon. You can really everything. You can combine the shapes as well. So,
right.
Yeah. So this is the little tutorial for today.
It's awesome, Gerard. Bravo.
Thank you.
And it looks, it just. Little pieces like that to add on to larger, whether you're doing larger scale builds, right, or smaller stuff too. Just adding those little bits to layer on, they add a ton to the build. Yeah. So it's really great.
Again, you can make you can now think, extend it by 2 inch, 5 centimeters.
Yep.
This is a second layer. Add a third layer, and instead of a window, 2 windows, add a window and a door. Yeah. And you can create a balcony.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So
I was just thinking, I was just thinking with that too, like if you had those pieces right there and you put magnets on the end of them and like created just like we were thinking about, I was thinking about creating like I want to create a quick like facade for a village or a city street, and if you just have that plain faced wall and then you throw magnets, you can combine any different combinations of the different, whether it's the different shapes, or you basically could build the exterior side of several different buildings very quickly with just those simple layered foam techniques. And I think it's a great way to you can either use individual pieces that way, or have fun. It's kind of just another variation on kind of like a stackable piece of terrain that you can use to just it's something that you can use over and over again. It doesn't just get used once.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
And now this is my third time, I think, Colin, on the stream.
I think officially as a guest, there was the one time when you called in and you were like, "You're doing everything wrong with your Proxxon, and I'm going to save you, and I'm going to save your life." And you did, but that was that wasn't enough. Like that was you being amazing and generous and helping me out midstream, which I thought was awesome. But this is the third time. Yes, it is.
Yeah. So if at some point in the future I would attend again, but sure, I surely want to do. Now, again, I half an hour before the stream, I still was making up my mind. What shall I do?
Right.
And so maybe next time, really, I should prepare better and maybe really try and get some information of the people out there, what they would like.
We can pull the people. And also this tutorial is going to be awesome today. It's also always a challenge for us too. That's part of the fun being a crafting live stream, is always trying to craft while running and maintaining a stream is never an easy thing. It was just also like I too felt a little under, like I had to rip foam up essentially how I would normally not cut it. Made life harder on myself today too. I think today's tutorial is a ton of fun, and it's one that I'm going to get value out of once the stream's over, because I'm going to go back, I'm going to watch the step-by-steps that you layered everything on. It was great. Mid-stream, like in the middle of everything, that's always the fun challenge that we as the hosts and co-hosts here get to tackle. But I thought today was great, Gerard. And yes, the answer to your question is you are most welcome all the time. And I'm okay. Like, like if you want to, if you're like, hey, I've got free time, can I come hang out on the stream today? I'd be like, yep, I don't care. Like I'm streaming Wednesdays, Fridays, and Saturdays, and if you're available, you come on, because I think another cool one would be I know one folks have talked about, and it was just so helpful for me, was just a Proxxon, like all the different fun ways, the things that we can do with the Proxxon that maybe folks haven't done before, because you have a lot of cutting time logged with the Proxxon and know the machine and its ins and outs really well. Just like the whole, using the, that's such a simple thing, the quick grid on to cut everything today. I was like, holy crap, how have I never thought of that before? Like, why have I never measured? I mean, part of it is I don't think it's just not the system I'm used to measuring with, but it's how I'm going to measure it now. I'm measuring that shit now like that, because it's I don't have to use, I can use a ruler without using a ruler.
It's still a ruler.
It's a ruler, but I don't feel like I'm using a ruler. I'm using the Proxxon, Zane.
It's because it's metric.
What I tried today to get across is more like, when I try, sure, I have to make simple cuts in order to get something started.
Sure.
But I would like to try and incorporate strange cuts that you say, okay, so this is how it's done, and what is that good for? Well, every silly, crazy cut you make at some point will be good for something. So with workshops, one of the most asked questions is, I have this, I want to make this shape. How do I cut that? And since I am cutting every day the most sick shapes, I often know how to cut, how to make certain cuts.
Right.
So this is why I wanted to do this little thing cut
Perfect.
that you might not do or you haven't thought about. And there are many of these kinds of silly cuts that at some point will help you. So yeah.
I mean,
100%.
I will say doing this and watching you do it, it looks complicated, and you know, just running through it real quick, it might be a little bit, but it's really actually simple.
Yeah.
And like you said, it's only a couple shapes that are just layered out, and
Yes.
I think it's just my mind making it seem complicated, but it's really not.
No, and that's actually that's totally normal. I mean, if you look at the end result, and people who now are tuning in, the first thing they might ask themselves, how did he do it? Oops, that's a window. How did he do it? But now you've seen how I've done it, and so if you break down a shape like this into basic shapes, and from there you build it up again, it's relatively simple.
Right.
And that's actually how I go about Blender, is I just look at the basic shapes of everything and I'm like, all right, well, everything in Blender starts with a line.
Right.
Yep.
So
That's it. Yeah.
Well,
Okay, so yeah, more than happy to join again.
we will have you back on again. I'm, you know, my gut instinct is just like, yeah, we'll end the stream and we'll set the next date. It's just, you know, it's become, you know, it means a lot that, you know, folks like yourself, Gerard, and, you know, Zane before. Now Zane's crazy enough to sign up for this thing like on a super
Totally
consistent
wacko.
basis. He's super wacko for joining.
I'm
right?
insane in the membrane.
Insane in the membrane. Oh, that's got to be a thing. Hashtag insane in the membrane. Started up, y'all. Anyway, but for folks to keep coming back and enjoy spending time here on the stream, guests such as yourself, Gerard, Michael, Zane, all of you out there, all, you know, in the foam family hanging out. It's great that everyone keeps coming back. So y'all keep coming back. So we're gonna keep doing it. So
Yeah, and please give a reach out to Chicken.
I will. It's on the
He
list.
is, I know him for quite a long time, and he is also a very crazy crafter who is fast as lightning when it comes to crafting.
Wow! So they're getting the fast crafting praise from you. That's big praise.
Yeah, but to be honest, I really like his work because he has his own signature. If I see 100 projects and you say there are 2 projects of him, I can get them
find
out.
them.
I mean, I can find them. So.
Nice.
Okay,
Awesome.
so
It was nice meeting you
What's
face to face.
Yeah, it was connected
Same here.
face to face. Zane, congratulations. You made it through your first co-host on here.
yes.
At first,
Zane, what's the end result of your?
There it is.
Okay. Okie dokie.
Good,
Yeah,
man.
you're getting there.
Good,
You're
man.
getting there.
But I will go back, watch this, and I will send you
That's good.
the finished
That's
product.
I'm on my way. Your jig cut that helped me line up everything earlier and get it pretty flush worked. So
Okay, cool.
I quickly learned. I was like, oh man, I'm gonna have to maintain the stream on this one. But like Zane said, that'll be a fun crafting session to go back and revisit.
Yeah.
And finish it up.
Sure.
Michael, as always, thank you for joining us, my friend. It looks like, let's see how far you got along there with yours. Oh yeah, getting that rooftop painted up. That thatch is looking good.
Yep.
Yeah. Get that mini Mason cottage going.
Yeah, I think that actual technique for the thatch is a thing. And now that I've done it on this, I may end up just doing a little tutorial on it at some point.
You should. Gerard, your build there looks absolutely spectacular.
Thank you.
It looks wonderful.
I
Bravo.
had to show it once again.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Always.
Okay.
Be sure if you haven't done so already, be sure to subscribe to the Crazy Crafter live stream. Hit the bell notification so you can be notified when we go live, which happens on good weeks 3 times a week. It's lovely to be back on the weekend stream here, hanging out with you all. I love these tutorials and these sessions that we get to do with other members from the crafting community. It makes for a great Saturday, that's for sure. We'll be back next week with Eric's Hobby Workshop coming on the stream. That'll be fun. First time for Eric, and I'll be streaming throughout the week. I don't know what I'm working on during the week yet, but I have a feeling it might be related to what we just worked on with Gerard here. So I might dive into that a little bit further with that detail. But Gerard, as always, a pleasure. Thank you so much. And until next time, everyone, be sure to craft your passion daily, and we will see you all next week. Cheers, y'all.
Bye-bye.
Bye.